Yo, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you see the title. I'm here with Pat, and we're gonna be playing a little game called Two Truths and a Lie. It's pretty simple. I want to tell Pat two truths and one lie, and he's got to figure out which one the lie is.
I'm gonna know them all.
Let's
Clearly,
see, because I feel like I feel like I did pretty good on these.
I think you did. I'll bet you did.
So basically, these are gonna be two truths and a lie. We're gonna say pop punk edition, but it's kind of like scene. I
Scene
mean,
adjacent.
most of this is like pop punk. Like I think we talk about. Let me see. Is there anyone on here specifically that's not like Dave Grohl's on here, Tommy Lee's on here,
I mean, neither of them are pop punk per
but
se,
yeah. So like
but Dave Grohl, he had his punk rock roots though.
yeah,
So
and these are all like I said. This is still going to be like pop punk related as a whole for the most part. It just
okay,
has some honorable mentions from people that may or may not have been involved in some projects. All right, Pat, you ready for your first set?
I've never been more ready.
All right. Two truths, one lie. Tommy Lee played drums on Jack Mannequin's album Everything is Transit. Haley Williams originally auditioned for American Idol before starting Paramore. Dave Grohl shouts 1, 2, 3, 4 at the beginning of MXPX's The Next Big Thing.
Holy shit, these are hard. Um,
That's all I was hoping it would stop you. I was scared
wow.
that it was going to
So
be.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought these were like gonna be things that were like about three things about Tommy Lee, right? Not
Right.
just like various are okay.
No, this is
Um
all various. It's going to be. We're really testing your pop punk knowledge here today.
I honestly I think it's Dave Grohl on MXPX.
No, that is the
No?
truth.
Then it's
Dave
Tommy
Grohl's the
Lee.
one to shout 1, 2, 3, 4 at the beginning of MXPX is the next big thing.
That's amazing. Then it's
And
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee's also wrong.
What?
Yeah. Tommy Lee played drums on Jack Mannequin's album Everything in Transit.
Holy cow. That's
So hey,
amazing.
yeah, the lie was Haley Williams originally auditioned for American Idol before
See,
starting at Paramore.
it's tough because they all sound like lies. I just felt like those two just didn't seem as plausible. But
I was very shocked to find this out. Like I was like, there's no way. I had to fact check a couple of these because I ain't gonna lie, I just kind of Googled crazy pop punk facts
yeah,
and Reddit popped up with a few answers. I was like, oh, these are good ones. So I placed them in here and I just fact checked everything before I went
wow,
with it.
wow. Look at me, mud on my face.
All right. So one down, one wrong.
Yeah,
All right. You ready for this one?
I've never been more ready again.
Two truths, one lie. Mark Hoppus co wrote the iCarly theme song. Mike Herrera of MXPX produced an album for a very small Pittsburgh pop punk band called Transition back in 2006, which features as the main vocalist Dan Smyers from the country music duo Dan and Shay.
Okay.
And then Scott Rayner, the original drummer for Blink 182, was credited for being the drummer of Blink 182 in American Pie when it was clearly Travis Barker in the scene.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't. I just actually watched American Pie as well, so um, I think it probably that the Blink 182 one probably checks out. Um, what was the first one?
Mark Hoppus co wrote the iCarly theme song.
I think that's it. I think it's that one. The only reason I say that now, I'm probably wrong, but the second one, you just gave so many facts for it. You just gave so much information. I think
I
it's
could have been doing a thing where I slightly altered it to
you
be
could have been making a
to
bit.
be a lie. Yeah,
It could have been a
but
bit,
but
but
it wasn't a bit. You are correct. Mark Hoppus did not
all right.
co-write the iCarly theme song.
All right.
All right. Two truths, one lie. The hit 2005 song Wake Up by Hilary Duff was partially produced by the Madden brothers.
Okay.
The Offspring's vocalist Dexter has a PhD in molecular biology.
Yes, he does.
Tom DeLonge was kicked out of Blink 182 in 2001 for missing a few Warped Tour shows.
I think it's the Tom DeLonge one.
You think that one's a lie?
I know that like they had a bunch of problems and stuff, but the Madden brothers that would check out, and I think it's the Tom DeLonge one.
Well, you are correct. Tom DeLonge was kicked out of Blink 182 in 2001 for missing Warped Tour. Was a lie.
All right. I knew
No, it's
that
kind of
like
crazy though, because Hillary Duff's song "Wake Up," like it could be a good Charlotte song. Like
yeah,
if you hear it, it sounds like a good. Like you could have the dudes from Good Charlotte singing them.
right.
It would be a good Charlotte song.
Hmm. And I knew that they were doing producing and stuff, and for them to do like Hillary Duff just doesn't sound that far out of left field.
This one, this one might get you.
Okay.
Avril Lavigne was briefly considered as a potential touring member for Newfound Glory in 2002. Panic at the Disco was signed before playing a live show.
Mhm.
Green Day's Dookie was originally titled Liquid Dookie.
Uh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Okay. Liquid Dookie, Avril Lavigne, or what was the second one? It's hard to keep them all together.
Panic at the Disco was
Panic.
signed before
Yeah.
playing a live show.
So I'm fairly certain that that one is accurate. Um, I think I think it's Liquid Dookie. That doesn't that doesn't check out to me.
According to all my Google sources, that is true.
Okay. So which
Green
one was a
Day's
lie?
Dookie was almost titled Liquid Dookie.
Oh, okay.
Avril Lavigne was briefly considered a potential touring member for Newfound Glory. That was the lie.
Okay. That's the one if it wasn't Liquid Dookie, it was gonna be the Avril Lavigne one.
Yeah, I thought that one would have been tricky just because I think like Avril had history with someone in Newfound Glory. I could be
No,
wrong.
nope, it was Haley Williams.
Oh, that's what I should have put then. Dang.
Yeah.
I don't know why in
Did
my
that
mind I was like it
that
was
would have
Avril.
that would have got me. And because that's what got me for a second. I was like, wait, was she with Chad? And I was like, nope, no, it was Haley Williams was.
Ready for your next one.
I for sure am.
Two truths and a lie. Bad Religion's vocalist Greg Graffin has a PhD in zoology. Sum 41's Fat Lip music video was directed by Kevin Smith. And for people who don't know Kevin Smith, that's Silent Bob.
Hmm.
Blink 182 appears in Lit's music video Ziploc.
I think it's Kevin Smith in Sum 41 because I feel like I would know that.
You know, you are correct.
I love me some Kevin Smith, so I feel like that would be like one of my favorite videos if I knew that if he had directed it.
He directed it. Yeah, no, apparently I thought the Blink 182 one would have tripped you up a little bit because they apparently Lit filmed the music video for Ziploc the same day Blink 182 filmed the music video where they're running around naked.
Oh, yeah. What's
So
my
they
age again?
show up so they show up naked in the video.
That's funny.
They're just like running in there naked. Just
I'll
it's
have
like for
to
like a brief second. You'll have to rewatch it because
I'll
it's
have to
there.
rewatch it because I'm sure I knew about that.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Ready for the next one?
I am.
Two truths, one lie. Green Day originally was named Sweet Children.
Mhm.
Simple Plan was originally called No Pads, No Helmet, Just Balls before they shortened it to Simple Plan. Mark Hoppus co-wrote the Smash Mouth song This Time.
It's Simple Plan because I'm pretty sure their album was just called No Pads, No Helmet, Just Balls.
Yep, that is it.
Nice. I knew the Sweet Children one. I knew that.
See, I thought the Smash Mouth one would have confused you. I thought that would you were like, I don't know, that's a little out there.
Yeah, no, that one was like, boom, I got this. I know this one.
All right. Last one, Pat.
All right.
Two truths and a lie. Yellow Card's violinist, Sean Mackin, is classically trained and once played for the Boston Symphony Orchestra. Blink 182 scheduled their 2016 album California to release on July 1st, which is the 182nd day of the year. New Found Glory was initially called A New Found Glory.
Well, that is true. I know that. Um, okay, what was the first one again?
Yellow Card's violinist, Sean Mackin, is
That's it.
classically trained and once played for the Boston Symphony Orchestra.
I feel like it's probably that one. The 182, what? I don't know. I mean, the 182 might is just like, did they plan that out? Or are you just saying that? Uh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with the Blink 182 one. I think that's a lie.
Should have gone with your gut. Yellow
Damn it.
that is true. Yellow Card's
Dang.
violinist Sean Mackin is classically trained and once played for the Boston Symphony Orchestra. That is the lie.
Yeah, I can't like that one seemed far-fetched, but I was like, I think you're trying to catch me. I thought you were trying to catch me.
They see those two had details in it. That's why.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, Pat, I think you did pretty good. You one, two, got one, two, three, four, five right out of seven.
Five or four? Four or five?
Five.
I got 5 out of 7?
Yeah,
Dude,
because
that's like a B plus A minus right there.
I think so. Because you got the Haley, you got the no, you got the first one wrong,
Yeah.
which was
So
Haley
four.
Williams.
So I got 4 out of 7.
You got the second one right.
Yeah.
You got the third one right.
I got a
You
bunch
got
in a row.
you got the fat lip one right. You
Hmm.
got the Avril one right. You got the simple plan one right. So yeah, you just missed Yellow Card and Haley Williams.
Oh, all right, there we go.
Hmm. Look,
That's
look at you go, Pat.
A plus B minus. Oh wait. Oh wait. B plus A minus. One
Yeah,
of the two.
I think it's like a B plus B minus because that
Yeah,
would
probably
be.
it'd probably be a B, probably around a B plus. B
I think
B plus
so.
B. Yeah. Well, look at me.
Look at you go.
I'll I'll take that.
And for you guys watching at home, how did you do? Did you do better than Pat? Did you get them all wrong? Because
Uh,
yeah, I feel like this was a pretty tough one.
it was tough. I think I'm just very lucky and I have a lot of useless knowledge.
Oh man, and with that being said, don't forget like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.